Welcome to the Code Green Show. I'm your host, Dean Seidman, and today we're doing another game recap, Philadelphia Eagles versus the Chicago Bears. The Eagles come out on top with a demanding victory, 22-14, hard fought, and it began with two Jake Elliott field goals on back-to-back possessions. The Eagles are not able to punch it in even when they're very close, and Jake Elliott comes in and helps out the team. So now, Carson Wentz, 239 yards, one touchdown. Jordan Howard, 82 yards and a touchdown. But these didn't come until the second and third quarter. Now, Zach Ertz gets a touchdown of his own, 25-yard touchdown. Jordan Howard gets a touchdown of his own, 13-yard touchdown. And the Eagles find themselves up 19-0 before the Bears even have an answer for anything they're doing. That's when David Montgomery of the Chicago Bears punches in two touchdowns on back-to-back drives and gives this Bears offense a little bit of light. But now, what the Eagles have been doing this entire game and the season is getting in quarterback's head. They forced Mitchell Trubisky to play the position of quarterback, which he has a hard time doing, and they had to keep the game on the ground. Now, we go into the fourth quarter, the game is tight, the Bears are only down 5 points, and the Eagles kick the ball deep. Adam Shaheen of the Bears muffs the kick, fumbles the ball, Duke Riley recovers it, and the Eagles win. Now, Jake Elliott did put this game on ice prior, but it's amazing how the Eagles special team is able to step up, give the Eagles this victory, and it is their second straight victory. Now, I thought it was very interesting after the game. Bears head coach Matt Nagy had some great things to say about this Eagles defensive front seven, and he said, in quote, Fletcher Cox and Brandon Graham really showed today why they're great football players. And that's an amazing compliment from an awesome coach. And one thing that we're struggling with, obviously, is our wide receivers, and I'm going to start with some stats. Now, the last 6 games, they have been absolutely atrocious, starting with Alshon Jeffrey, only 29 receptions, only 304 yards, and 1 touchdown, another touchdown, making that 2. Now, Nelson Aguilar, 14 receptions, 114 yards, 1 fumble, and a touchdown, and Matt Collins and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside remain 0 touchdowns, 0 stats on the season. Now, that is absolutely unacceptable. As you guys know, Deshaun Jackson is out for the entire season, and we are really missing an identity with our wide receiver group, and the offense needs to step up, especially the wide receivers. Our past few wins have been as a result of the ground game, and it's not going to cut it. So in the second half of the season, we really need to play our best brand of football. Now, it is our bye week. It'll be a great opportunity for the guys to get healthy, and we square off against the New England Patriots, Carson Wentz versus Tom Brady. Now, the Patriots did just receive their first loss of the season last week versus the Baltimore Ravens. Bill Belichick is unhappy, Tom Brady is unhappy, but they also have a bye just like the Eagles. So with a full week of preparation for the Patriots and a full week of preparation for the Eagles, it's really going to be a very special game at Lincoln Financial Field. And we all know what happened the last time the Eagles played the Patriots. We were Super Bowl champions. Now, to wrap it up, I'm just going to talk about a few things as far as the rest of the season is concerned. Our next 2 games are the most important games of the entire season and probably the most difficult as well. Like I had mentioned, the New England Patriots, fresh off the bye, that's who we face. And then we face Russell Wilson, who we've never had any type of luck against. We've been to Seattle the past 2 seasons and have lost both games. So if the Eagles can win 1 out of those 2 games, playoff chances are looking likely. Now, we will have to wait till week 16 till we play the Dallas Cowboys. That is our 3rd most important game, and that could ultimately decide the division. Now, if we are going to finish the second half of the season strong, we need to go at least 1-2 out of those 3 games. If we win 2 or more, we're looking at first place in the NFC East and definitely a playoff berth. And I really look forward to see how the Eagles come out in the second half of the season with the bye. And fly, Eagles, fly, go Birds, and see you next week.